Caroline Lucas has told activists that Suffolk could make history later this year for having the first council in the country where the Greens are fully in control. The party has been steadily making gains over the last few years, and now they think they could take control of Mid Suffolk, which is currently run by the Conservatives. Here's our political correspondent, Andrew Sinclair.
She's not party leader anymore, but she's probably the best-known member of the Greens. Caroline Lucas has spent the day touring Suffolk, here in the village of Elmswell, where she heard about the problems of overdevelopment, was shown some eco-homes, and she planted a tree.
I really do feel that there is massive momentum with the Green Party here in Suffolk right now. There is definitely a spring in the step.
Thank you so much. And
last night she told supporters in Stowmarket that it was very realistic that the local party could take control of Mid Suffolk Council, where it's currently the main opposition, and possibly win enough seats to have full control. The first time that's happened anywhere. This is a party that's feeling confident.
This used to be like just a bit of rough ground, really, at the back of the church.
Across Suffolk, the Greens have been winning seats in traditional Tory territory. In Leiston, recently elected Tom Daly shows me the community area that he helped build.
The traditional blue voter is getting a very green tinge. There's all sorts of things impacting on Suffolk, on this part of Suffolk in particular. There's Sizewell C, of course. Another great big issue is the huge amount of housing development that's going on.
Privately, the Conservatives say people are voting Green as a protest, and they'll come back to them once they look more closely at the party's policies. The Greens are perceived sometimes as being anti-development and anti-car use, and yet in this part of the world, people need new homes, they need to use the car.
Well, we're certainly not against new homes. What we want to do is to have affordable homes for people living in this area rather than for second homes or for holiday homes. And when it comes to cars, yes, of course, some people will always need to rely on cars, but sometimes people have to use a car because there isn't a public transport alternative. What we want to do is to give people real choice.
For many years, the Greens' main power base in this region was Norwich, where they are still the main opposition on the City Council. But now, across Suffolk, they have 31 councillors, and they're also starting to gain a presence on councils in Cambridge, Peterborough and Northamptonshire. It's worth noting that in opinion polls, the Greens are only polling at 5%. They are feeling confident, but they know they've still got a lot to do. Andrew Sinclair, BBC Look East, Suffolk.